It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, a solid stiff arm. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Chubb. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Chubb on the counter, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll run on 1st down. Felton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Demetric Felton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. The former MVP in his 12th season leading them out. He's got more rushing touchdowns than any quarterback in NFL history. Cam Newton.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2, on the road. Everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Off play action, Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Newton. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Throwing again is Newton. Quick completion here to Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. They fake the give. Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. After the sack on first down, Newton, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. When he launched that football, I'm guessing he was thinking end zone, but he'll take it. Now they're knocking on the door.
I like the way you can read his thoughts. Think of it from the opposite side of the ball. They thought they had a chance to make a play and knock it away. Didn't.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the delay, here's Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Desmond King back deep. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They go with Chubb on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the gun on third, Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be fourth down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Watson's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The former Buckeye, Cameron Hayward. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Watson. And this one is incomplete. Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, You really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now a first down throw for Newton. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Harris. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Newton on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. The Steelers at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And he'll get nothing out of that one. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw is Newton. A throw left side caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To the air again, Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he's going to have a Browns first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back to throw, Watson. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now 17-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Newton. Always got some breathing room. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
York now for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 3rd and 2, Newton. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Here's Presley Harvin now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our E8. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Newton. incomplete. It's Johnson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They run it again with Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Flush to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chris Wormley, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Gets past one man. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Anthony Walker up behind the line and finishing that play off.
On 2nd and 12.
Newton setting up the screen. Harris.
And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Newton. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Off of play action, it's Watson. This complete to Jones. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the 50, it's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Watson off play action. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And almost but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and the lead will hold at 13. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
He'll hit Jackson, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On first down, it's Newton. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Watson down to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Watson. Under pressure, down he goes.
Sacked at the 10.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Watson. This is caught. Touchdown. David Njoku. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. It seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory.